Ever wondered which communities live the closest to the edge of our atmosphere? It's not astronauts in space, but people living in some of the most remote and challenging environments on Earth. Join me as we explore the highest towns in the world, where the air is thin, the views are breathtaking, and you're just a little bit closer to space. Alma, Colorado, USA. High in the Rocky Mountains, at 3,158 meters, 10,360 feet, above sea level, Alma, Colorado, stands as one of the highest incorporated towns in the United States. The thin air here makes even simple tasks more demanding, and visitors often feel lightheaded as they adjust to the altitude. But for those who call Alma home, life at this elevation is second nature, shaped by the rugged beauty and isolation of the high country. Once a booming mining town, Alma still carries the legacy of its past. Weathered buildings and old mining sites serve as reminders of the gold and silver rush that once drew fortune seekers to these mountains. While mining remains a part of the local economy, the town has found new life as a gateway to the surrounding wilderness. Outdoor enthusiasts come to hike, fish, and explore the vast alpine landscape, embracing the solitude and adventure that Alma offers. Despite its small size, Alma fosters a tight-knit community, bound together by shared experiences and the challenges of mountain living. Winters are long and brutal, with heavy snowfall and biting winds, and access to services is often limited. Yet, residents are drawn to the town's quiet charm, breathtaking views, and deep connection to nature. Alma is more than just a high-altitude settlement. It's a place where history, resilience, and the untamed spirit of the mountains endure. It may sit closer to the sky than most towns, but its heart remains firmly rooted in the wild beauty of Colorado's high country. Raíces, Mexico. Raíces, Mexico, is a small town nestled in the heart of the Sierra Madre Occidental Mountains. It's a place where time seems to move a little slower, where the pace of life is dictated more by the rhythms of nature than the demands of a bustling city. Located at an elevation of roughly 2,200 meters, 7,200 feet, above sea level, Raíces offers stunning views of the surrounding landscape, a tapestry of rolling hills, dense forests, and dramatic peaks. The air here is crisp and clean, a welcome change from the pollution of urban centers. While not as dramatically high as some of the Andean settlements we've discussed, Raíces' elevation still plays a role in shaping its character. The climate is temperate, with warm days and cool nights, a welcome respite from the heat of lower altitudes. The surrounding environment is a haven for nature lovers, offering opportunities for hiking, camping, and fishing. The area is known for its biodiversity, home to a variety of plant and animal species. Raíces itself is a charming town with a traditional Mexican feel. The architecture reflects the region's history, with adobe houses and cobblestone streets. The town's central plaza is a gathering place for locals, a place where people come to socialize, relax, and enjoy the slower pace of life. While tourism is becoming increasingly important to the local economy, Raíces still retains its authentic charm, a place where traditions are valued and the connection to the land is strong. It's a place to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life, a place to reconnect with nature, and a place to experience the true heart of rural Mexico. Murghab, Tajikistan. High in the Pamir Mountains, at 3,650 meters, 12,000 feet, above sea level, Murghab is the highest town in Tajikistan, a remote outpost where life is shaped by altitude, isolation, and resilience. The air is thin, the winters are brutal, and resources are scarce, yet the people of Murghab have adapted to this challenging environment, creating a tight-knit community bound by necessity and tradition. The town itself is modest, a scattering of low, weathered buildings that seem to merge with the rugged landscape. Despite its isolation, Murghab has long been a vital crossroads. Once a stop along the ancient Silk Road, it remains a key point for travelers venturing deeper into the Pamirs. Today, it serves as a resting place for explorers drawn to the stark beauty of this high-altitude wilderness. Murghab's greatest attraction is its surroundings: awe-inspiring mountains, vast plateaus, and glacial lakes. The Pamirs offer world-class trekking and a sense of solitude found in few other places on Earth. The silence here is profound, broken only by the wind sweeping across the barren expanse. Life in Murghab is not for the faint-hearted. The extreme climate and remoteness demand perseverance, yet the town's spirit endures. Those who visit experience not only breathtaking scenery, but also a way of life defined by strength and survival. In this place on the roof of the world, the connection between people and nature is unbreakable, leaving a lasting impression on all who pass through. Amarus, Ethiopia. Amarus, Ethiopia, is a town nestled high in the Simien Mountains, a range known for its dramatic landscapes and unique biodiversity. Perched at an elevation of around 3,700 meters, 12,140 feet, Amarus offers breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys and peaks. The air here is crisp and clean, and the sense of being high above the world is palpable. This altitude, while offering stunning vistas, also presents challenges, as the air is thinner and the weather can be unpredictable. Life in Amarus is closely tied to the surrounding environment. The Simien Mountains are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for their exceptional natural beauty and the presence of rare and endemic species, like the gelada baboon and the Ethiopian wolf. The town serves as a gateway to this remarkable area, attracting both tourists eager to explore the park's wonders and researchers studying its unique ecosystems. The local economy is largely based on agriculture and tourism, with many residents involved in farming, guiding treks, or providing accommodations for visitors. Laya, Bhutan. High in the Himalayas, at 3,800 meters, 12,500 feet above sea level, Laya is one of Bhutan's most remote villages, where breathtaking landscapes and ancient traditions shape daily life. The air is thin, the mountains dominate the horizon, and the connection to nature and culture runs deep. Here, life unfolds at a different pace, dictated by the seasons and the rhythms of the land. The village consists of traditional Bhutanese homes, built from stone and wood, blending seamlessly with the rugged surroundings. The Layaps, the indigenous people of Laya, have a distinct cultural identity, reflected in their unique dialect, customs, and clothing. Their lives revolve around yak herding, farming, and weaving, skills passed down through generations. Despite their isolation, the Layaps have preserved a rich heritage, deeply rooted in Buddhist beliefs. Monasteries dot the hillsides, and prayer flags flutter in the wind, carrying whispered prayers toward the heavens. Reaching Laya is an adventure in itself, requiring a multi-day trek through challenging mountain terrain. This remoteness has helped protect its traditions, but also limits access to modern amenities. Yet, the Layaps embrace their way of life with pride, relying on a strong sense of community to endure the hardships of high-altitude living. Laya is more than just a village. It is a testament to human resilience. In this isolated corner of Bhutan, people continue to thrive in harmony with the mountains, carrying forward a legacy that has endured for centuries. Chhattindi, Kyrgyzstan. High in the Tian Shan Mountains, at 3,900 meters, 12,800 feet above sea level, Chhattindi is a remote Kyrgyz village where nature reigns supreme. The air is crisp, the views are breathtaking, and life moves at a pace dictated by the mountains. The altitude makes the air thin and the weather unpredictable, but those who make the journey here are rewarded with an experience unlike any other. Reaching Chhattindi is an adventure in itself. The journey winds through rugged mountain roads, offering stunning views of peaks, valleys, and alpine meadows. The remoteness adds to its charm, making it a place where time seems to stand still. Upon arrival, visitors are welcomed into a tight-knit community, where traditional Kyrgyz culture remains deeply rooted in daily life. The surrounding landscape is a paradise for hikers, trekkers, and nature lovers. Towering peaks, crystal-clear lakes, and hidden waterfalls make it an ideal place for exploration. Wildlife roams freely, adding to the untouched beauty of the region. In the village, traditional yurts and architecture offer a glimpse into Kyrgyz heritage, while the warmth of the locals makes every visit memorable. Expect hearty meals, strong tea, and genuine hospitality, as sharing food and stories is a cherished tradition. Though Chhattindi is remote and lacks modern conveniences, it offers something far greater: a true escape into nature, a deep cultural experience, and the unparalleled beauty of the Tian Shan Mountains. It is a place where adventure and tranquility exist in perfect harmony. Karabolak, Afghanistan. Deep within Afghanistan's Wakhan corridor, Karabolak is one of the most isolated settlements on Earth. Perched at 4,000 meters, 13,100 feet, above sea level in the Pamir Mountains, this remote village endures an unforgiving climate, thin air, and a rugged landscape. Life here is shaped by the sheer remoteness of the region, where towering peaks and vast open spaces define the horizon. Karabolak is a small collection of modest dwellings that blend into the harsh mountain terrain. Its people, primarily pastoralists, rely on yak, sheep, and goat herding for survival. These animals provide food, clothing, and transport, forming the backbone of daily life. With little access to modern conveniences, the community is almost entirely self-sufficient, using traditional methods to endure the extreme conditions. The Wakhan corridor itself is a place of stark, breathtaking beauty, untamed, wild, and largely untouched by time. Roads are few, infrastructure is scarce, and supplies are difficult to obtain. Yet, the people of Karabolak have adapted to this demanding environment, preserving their centuries-old traditions and strong sense of community. For those who venture here, Karabolak offers a rare glimpse into a world untouched by modernity. It is a place of resilience, simplicity, and survival, where the spirit of the mountains is reflected in the people who call it home. Though the journey is difficult, the experience, one of raw beauty and human endurance, leaves an unforgettable mark on those who witness it. Mina Perikitas. Perched at 4,200 meters, 13,800 feet, above sea level in the Andes Mountains of Jujuy, Mina Perikitas is a high-altitude mining town where life is shaped by both the rugged landscape and the relentless pursuit of minerals. The air is thin, the winds are fierce, and the climate is unforgiving, yet this isolated settlement endures, driven by the resilience of those who call it home. The terrain surrounding Mina Perikitas is stark and breathtaking. Vast plateaus, towering peaks, and a seemingly endless expanse of raw earth. Here, temperatures fluctuate dramatically, plunging to freezing at night while the sun scorches by day. The town itself exists almost solely because of its rich mineral deposits, making mining the backbone of its economy. Generations of workers have braved the harsh conditions, enduring physical hardship in search of valuable resources hidden beneath the surface. Despite its remoteness, a strong sense of community thrives in Mina Perikitas. Life at this altitude demands perseverance, and the people who live here have forged a close-knit, self-reliant existence. While modern comforts may be scarce, there is an unbreakable connection to the land and its wealth. Mina Perikitas is not a place of luxury, nor is it a typical destination, but for those who venture here, it offers a rare glimpse into the grit, determination, and enduring spirit of a mining town that refuses to be tamed by the mountains. Dingboche, Nepal. Perched at 4,400 meters, 14,435 feet, above sea level, Dingboche is a Sherpa village that serves as a crucial acclimatization stop for trekkers venturing into the Everest region. The air is thin, the mountains loom high, and the sense of adventure is unmistakable. Here, amid glaciers, towering peaks, and deep valleys, life is shaped by both nature's beauty and its harsh demands. The altitude in Dingboche presents a significant challenge. Trekkers often pause here for acclimatization, allowing their bodies to adjust to the low oxygen levels before ascending further. The village itself is a collection of traditional stone houses, many adorned with brightly painted trim, reflecting the rich Sherpa culture that has flourished in these extreme conditions. Despite its remoteness, Dingboche is a lively hub for adventurers. Guest houses, restaurants, and small shops provide essential supplies and a chance to connect with fellow trekkers. The Sherpa people, known for their legendary mountaineering skills, are the heart of the village, offering warmth, hospitality, and deep-rooted knowledge of the mountains. Beyond the village, the Himalayas stretch in every direction. Views of Everest, Lhotse, and Amadablam create an unforgettable backdrop, while trails lead to some of the world's most spectacular hiking and climbing routes. Dingboche is more than just a stop along the way. It is a place of resilience, breathtaking beauty, and cultural richness, making it an essential experience for anyone exploring the roof of the world. Karzok, India. Nestled on the shores of the pristine Tso Moriri Lake, Karzok is a remote Himalayan village where Buddhist traditions thrive and nature reigns supreme. Sitting at an astonishing 4,500 meters, 14,800 feet, above sea level, this settlement in Ladakh is one of the highest inhabited places on Earth. The air is crisp, the mountains are stark yet mesmerizing, and the lake's deep blue waters mirror the endless sky, creating a sense of profound tranquility. Tso Moriri Lake is the heart of Karzok, an untouched expanse of water surrounded by snow-capped peaks and rugged terrain. The lake is a haven for migratory birds, attracting birdwatchers and nature lovers from around the world. The surrounding landscape, though barren, is breathtaking in its raw beauty, offering an escape into a world where silence is broken only by the whispers of the wind and the chants from distant monasteries. The Changpa people, nomadic Tibetan herders, call Karzok home. Their centuries-old traditions revolve around yak and pashmina goat herding, and their resilience in this harsh, high-altitude desert is a testament to their deep connection with the land. Buddhism is the spiritual anchor of the community, with ancient monasteries and fluttering prayer flags adding to the mystical aura of the village. Despite its growing appeal to travelers, Karzok remains a remote and culturally rich destination, offering an intimate look into the harmonious coexistence of people, nature, and spirituality in one of the most isolated corners of the Himalayas, Santa Barbara, Bolivia. Perched at an astonishing 4,700 meters, 15,400 feet, above sea level, Santa Barbara, Bolivia, is a remote mining town shaped by the rugged beauty of the Andes Mountains. Life here is defined by extreme altitude, isolation, and the relentless pursuit of minerals buried deep within the earth. The air is thin, the climate harsh, and the landscape unforgiving, yet this challenging environment has forged a resilient community that thrives despite the odds. Santa Barbara exists because of its rich mineral deposits. Mining is the town's lifeblood, with the economy revolving entirely around extracting valuable resources from the surrounding mountains. The work is grueling and hazardous, requiring miners to endure treacherous conditions and unpredictable weather. Despite the risks, the promise of fortune continues to draw people to this isolated frontier, where grit and determination are essential for survival. Beyond the mines, Santa Barbara offers a glimpse into a life deeply connected to the land. Its residents, though living with limited modern amenities, have built a close-knit and self-reliant community. The town's raw, unpolished nature contrasts sharply with the stunning natural beauty of the Andes, where towering peaks, high-altitude plains, and glacial landscapes create an awe-inspiring backdrop. While not a typical tourist destination, Santa Barbara provides a fascinating window into the hardships and triumphs of those who carve out a living in one of the most remote and extreme environments on Earth, a place where mining, survival, and nature collide in an unforgettable setting. Tuiwa, Tibet. Tuiwa, located in the heart of the Tibetan Plateau, is a remote and isolated village where life unfolds amidst towering mountains and vast high-altitude grasslands. Situated at an elevation of over 5,000 meters, 16,400 feet, the air here is thin and the environment is as stark as it is beautiful. The villagers lead a life shaped by the challenges of the extreme altitude and the ever-present sense of peace and tranquility that defines this awe-inspiring landscape. The people of Tuiwa are pastoralists, primarily herding yaks and sheep, which are crucial for their survival in this harsh environment. Their way of life is closely connected to the land and nature's cycles, and their culture has been passed down through generations. The people of Tuiwa have adapted to the rigors of life at such high altitudes, developing unique practices to cope with the challenges of this extraordinary region. At the heart of Tuiwa's culture is Tibetan Buddhism. The village is dotted with monasteries, and the prayer flags flutter in the wind, sending prayers to the heavens. Faith is central to everyday life, with spirituality woven into every aspect of the community. The bond between the villagers is strong, as cooperation and mutual support are essential for survival. The surrounding landscape is breathtaking, a vast, serene world with endless skies and majestic mountains. Tuiwa offers a unique glimpse into traditional Tibetan life, where time seems to slow, and the connection to nature and spirituality is deeply felt. It's a place where the beauty of the Tibetan plateau and the rich cultural heritage of its people come together in a profoundly peaceful experience. La Rinconada, Peru. La Rinconada, Peru is a place where the stars feel a little closer. Perched high in the Andes Mountains at an astonishing 5,100 meters, 16,700 feet, above sea level, this remote mining town holds the distinction of being one of the highest permanent settlements on Earth. The altitude here is extreme, the air thin and challenging to breathe. Visitors often experience the effects of altitude sickness, a constant reminder of the unique environment. Yet, despite these hardships, La Rinconada thrives, driven by the allure of gold. The town itself is a chaotic collection of buildings clinging to the steep slopes. Life here is basic, often lacking the amenities most of us take for granted. Running water, reliable electricity, and proper sanitation are often absent, adding to the daily struggles of the residents. The climate is harsh, with freezing temperatures a constant presence. Everything, from food to building materials, must be brought in from lower elevations, making life in La Rinconada a logistical challenge. The driving force behind La Rinconada's existence is the gold buried in the surrounding mountains. Mining is the lifeblood of the town, and thousands of people come here seeking their fortune. The work is grueling and often dangerous, with miners toiling in the thin air under harsh conditions. Many operate under an informal system called cachorreo, a unique and unpredictable arrangement where miners work for most of the month without pay, hoping to strike it rich on designated days when they can keep any gold they find. This system, combined with a lack of regulation, contributes to the town's rough and often lawless atmosphere. Despite the hardships, La Rinconada is a community. People here have adapted to the extreme altitude and the challenging conditions. They have built a life in this remote and unforgiving landscape, driven by the hope of a better future. While La Rinconada may lack the comforts of modern life, it offers something unique: a chance to live closer to the sky, a chance to pursue a dream, and a chance to be part of a community that has carved out an existence in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. That's all for today's journey to the world's highest towns. Liked this high-altitude adventure? Give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more explorations of our planet's wonders. Thanks for watching.